Hi, good afternoon to all the students. Yeah, Yao Ting, just now I see your questions. You said that, good afternoon, sir. Tutorial 3 answers not yet uploaded. Yeah, I just uploaded. Yeah, you see, yeah, you can actually look at the answer at the Google Classroom. Yeah, I hope you can see. Yeah, okay. So this will be the answer. So you can actually take a look at this at those answers. Yes, okay. So yeah, so these are all the answers. Yeah. Uh, by the way, I've already seen many of you have already attended. So good afternoon, everyone. It's Friday again, but next Tuesday we will be having our test. So I hope you all have already studied enough. Yeah. So for today, we will mainly do the revision. So I can see Boon Kyung already here, Chai Siu, Xu Ye, Chun Wei, Chong Yi, Han Xiang, Heng Dong, Qing Shen, Jun Wen, Zui Min, Brenda Choi, also Mei Lin, and Ernest, Ng Zi Jie, and Jiong Le, and Wei Hong, Wen Yang, Wen Liang, Xu Pian, Xue Wen, Yan Chang, Yao Ting, Yi Hang, Yi Si, Dong Chuan, Yu Hang, and Jelim. I think mostly all of you have already joined here. Just I can see 35. It's a lot of people over here. So I haven't uploaded the tutorial 3 answers yet. Yeah. So let me go and show you a little bit about the tutorial 3 answers. Yeah. So this will be the tutorial 3 answers. Yeah, I think we have already really covered most of the things there. Yeah. So the pipelining is about the pipelining. Yes. So you are required to know how to draw the pipeline diagram. So for yesterday, we have already had a tutorial session with group 2. I've already put the recorded video at the Google Classroom. But on Monday, I will repeat again. But if you want to study earlier, you can actually look at that video for yesterday video on the Google Classroom. But Monday, I will repeat again. Yeah, because I need to repeat for different tutorial groups, right? So this is actually, this one we already discussed. Yeah, and then this one also we roughly discussed, and then we know that for this one is for the delay branch, right? With the normal forwarding and bypassing. Then you see how the pipeline diagram can be drawn. So this is how to draw the pipeline diagram. Basically, you insert some bubble if the data is not ready yet. For example, here you load word this one. Okay, load word this one. What is the meaning of this? When you have the load word R2, but you know that the instruction tree actually depends on, because this is the source of current, the R2 which depends upon the completions of the instruction 2. So you load a word R2 and you load a word R1. R1 most probably has been completed, but R2 might not be completed. Okay, R2 can only be completed at the stage number 4, which is the memory access. Because during the stage number 4, memory access, this is the time where the R2 will be loaded. So the third instruction will require the access to the R2 before they can add R1 and R2 become R3. So the memory access can only take at the clock cycle number 5. Can only be taken place at this clock cycle number 5. So if you come to here, instruction decode, then you want to do the third one will be execution or ALU, right? At this place, the memory access for the second instruction are not ready yet. So what can we do? We can put a bubble over here and store for one clock cycle. At this, in this case, it will execute the execution at the next clock cycle. That's why you have see a bubble over here. So you must know how, for this test and also the exam, you must know how to draw a pipeline diagram. Yeah, you must know which instruction completed at which stage. Okay, because each instruction actually has 5 micro instructions. Yeah, and then this one will follow because you have a bubble here. Here also must have a bubble. Why? Because the R3 saw the R3 also have to wait until this one complete, right? Then only after write back only you can write this one, right? So that's why this will be the pipeline diagram. What is the delay branch? I already explained to you. Delay until the delay branch is this one you can see look at the answer we just do some revisions here. Yeah. So then we continue to do for delay branch. You can see that question over here. What is a delay branch? Is the schedule the segment instructions including branch delay slot to get minimum processing time, assuming that pipeline has normal forwarding and bypassing hardware. So it's possible to reorder instructions and change positions of loops label L1, but not name of registers or opcode modification. Show the scheduled segment position of L1 and pipeline timing diagram in the figure and calculate the number of cycles needed to execute this task segment. So now you want to show the segment, schedule segment, okay, here. Okay, and then we want to calculate the number of clock cycle required for this task. So for here, as you can see, load sub branch not equal. Okay, so as you can see, this one B and E Z, they will see whether not equal 0, branch not equal 0. So that means this one not equal 0, then they will branch to the L1. Yeah. So what is the delay branch? Delay branch means they will go and find some instructions which can certainly be executed at the end after these 2 labels. Then after that, take those instructions and then execute. That's why you can see no store over here. Yeah. So this is the delay branch. So you can briefly look through these pipeline questions. Yeah. For today, I would like to give you some questions. So for last week, I can see 2 of you have already given the answers. Very, very good. I have already given you a star. After that, I have observed a symbol here. Please make sure that this one is a dollar signs. Dollar signs, yeah. Which one is the dollar signs? Let me make very big. 100. Okay. So for the data at the end here is dollar signs. Dollar signs. Because why you put the dollar signs at the end of a sentence? This one actually depends on the person who designed this assembly language and computer. Maybe they think that dollar is the last one, so they put a dollar over there. I don't know what is the intention. Nobody explained about this, but the end is actually a dollar signs. Yeah. So this is how they make it Yeah, dollar. Yeah. Very good. So this one I give a very good. Let's give a big report to your friend. So basically, what you do is you do this same thing, exactly the same thing which we have already done. Yeah. So we have the dot model and etc. Then we print a sentence. After we compare and then we jump. So for today, let me give you another question for you to do some revision. Yeah. Let's do a question. Right. And assembly program. Program 2. Okay, let's see. A. Request ask user to key key in a character the of O or A or O, A or O. Okay. B, if the input is A, print out apple, display apple, display apple. If the input is B, O, display orange. Last one, else, display wrong input. Okay, let's do this exercise. Revision for topic. What question is this? Basically, what's the question? Number? Extra question 2, extra question 3 lah. Okay. So let's do this one. I believe some of you don't know what is the link over here. Actually, you can actually type Jamboard. So you jamboard.google.com, then you will see all the Jamboard there you have already given the access. So I have seen everything here, everyone here, so I copy a link. Yeah. So I change link to this one so that later can actually edit lah. Yeah. So I done already. So now I paste it to the here. Yeah. So please join the Jamboard and then try to answer this question as a revision. Because yesterday I already given the pipeline revision during you want to watch it earlier, please watch yesterday video on Google Classroom. Yeah. If not, then Monday I will repeat again anyway. Let's just join the Jamboard and then try to answer this question. Yeah. And then put your answer over here. Yeah. So this is what we will do for revision. You see whether you can complete or not. Maybe you spend like 15 minutes to do this. Yeah. If you have any question, you can let me know also. Any things you want to ask before you test next week, next Tuesday? How do you do the else? This one will be difficult things that today you need to learn. Maybe you need to set some variables so that when you come back, then you compare that variable. If that variable equals to 1, then you will display wrong input. Yeah, let's try to do this. While doing this question, does anyone has any question want to ask me regarding your test? Any of you have any question? Whether and any things you feel difficult during your class? Anyone? Yao Ting, do you have any problem to prepare for your test? Yao Ting? So far, so good. Yao Ting said, okay, good. Yeah. So no need to delay, right? We just go on as scheduled. next Tuesday, right? Yeah, the early you complete, the early the better, right? Yeah, you can do other things. Unless really cannot, then only you let me know, we delay. If not, then we just follow. We don't want to drag so much. Okay, good. Yeah. So just do all the questions in the tutorials and then study a little bit. Yeah. And then we can have our test by next Tuesday. Yeah. You have finished, you just, oh, okay, already finished. Oh no, I said I cannot load the file. Let me go there and see again. Okay, quite small. Yeah, but never mind. Let's make it bigger. Then everyone can see. Okay, who did this? May I know who did this? Who's the one who provide the answer? Oh, Chung Yi. Okay, very good. Yeah. So let's see the answer here. Okay, dot model large. Yeah, it's a yes, correct. It's a standard format. Because when you write a letter or when you write an email to people, so you must have some format, right? Just like a programming language also, they have to have some format to uh, give some explanation about what program you're writing. Is it dot model large? So it means that you are going to write quite a large program, and the stack is 1,000 hexa, and then the code will start your things. At the end, you will have all the data. All this data basically to ask the user, display some message to the user. So very good. So this one correct? Yeah. So correct already. These are all the uh, four messages that you want to display. Okay, good. So at the end, we have a quick program, move AX4C00H, interrupt 21H. This one is to end the program. Okay, let us look at the code one by one. First, you print out the message number one. Okay, move AH2H. Yeah, move AH2H. Where's your interrupt, Chung Yi? Interrupt 21. Do you need an interrupt here? Oh, this one quick program over here. Okay. Okay, call wrong. Okay, move AH1H and then move this one you need interrupt 21, right? Here. Chung Yi, you need interrupt 21. Yeah. So you have to put interrupt 21 and then move AH1H. You also need interrupt 21. Yeah. Here. Interrupt 21, then move BL, AL. Yeah, compare BLA. If then jump apple, jump wrong, and then call wrong. Okay. The logic is correct. They say you have to put the interrupt 21 and interrupt 21 over here. So let's put some interrupt 21 first. Because without interrupt 21, they don't execute the function. Yeah. So this one also you need interrupt 21H. Because the move H 2H will not show the output unless you have the interrupt 21. And here as well, all of this. Yeah. Please put the interrupt 21 first after the 2H or the 2H and 1H. Yeah. And yeah. And then another thing is if you it's better to have the return over here at the end of the subroutine. Why you need to have the return? Because when you do the programming, the stack actually that when you jump equal apple, okay. When you jump, you have to return. Okay, you have to return. Yeah. Okay. So do you let's see the one. This one is call maybe weekday week. Okay. Let's see this. You see all of these they need to return. They must return. Then only they come back and then do the and then do any other things. They call. But yours one is jump. Jump equal. Yeah, jump equal call. Okay, call puts. Also can okay jump Is that yeah, jump here. Yeah, okay. So this is how it works. Jump here and then exit. Call wrong. Yeah. Okay, good. You already added. Hey, have you added this? Can add the interrupt 21 after the twitch. Then only you can only you will show the output. If not, then it directly exit only. They won't show the output. Yeah. Yeah. This one is go to yeah. Call wrong. Call wrong. Where's the wrong? Wrong over here. But when you call, you have to return this one. Yeah, there is the thing. When you call, you have to return. The jump, maybe you do not need to return. Yeah. Let's move the interrupt 21 here. Let's see here. Okay, here you must put the okay. Can you correct 21H? Move 21H over here and here after 2H and 2H and also 1H. Yeah. Okay, remember to put the 21H over there. Yeah, and then here also same. Yeah, 21H. So this is how you do. Yeah, you have to do the move H2H, then interrupt 21H, etc. Then the wrong, wrong at the end, you have to have a return. This is calling, right? It means function that have to put a return on. So very good. Yeah. So let's give a star lah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very good try lah. Okay, good. So any other have any question? Have any other solutions also? You can paste your solution here. Yeah, so this is basically how they do because some of the people they want to do it like um, different way lah. Okay, for this one he let's say get character interrupt AH9. So this 9H. So interrupt 9H get character and put string is put string this one is interrupt where's the put string? Can you tell me what is the put string? Because this function a bit same, right? 9H, both of them. Actually, the answer that I shared to you, for example, let me show you. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually the one that we have already discussed, right? Let me discuss again. Yeah. So for the put s, the function is basically, where's the put s? Put s, put string, we use move ah 9H, whereas the put get c is move ah 1H, 1H, not the 9H. So we also have to refer 1H. So for here, we change a little bit. So okay, here, get C, we go to check here, get C is, get C, move AH 1H. Yeah, get C is 1H. Yeah, here we put to 1H. Yeah. Okay, C. Okay. Get C 1H. Yeah. So when you do revision, use back my example over here, move AH 1H. And then the put string is move AH 9H, interrupt 21. Move AH 9H with the get string. Yeah, correct. Put string. Yeah, put string is move AH 9H, put AH 9H. And then put C, we don't use C. So we have 1 and 9. So for here also the same. So make sure from here, move AH 1H is to 1H is to get, 9H is to print. So here you have to have the here 9H, not 2. 9H. Yeah, interrupt 21. Same thing here. Now move 1H correct already. Then you move this one consider okay lah. Then also here, to show the output is move IH 9H, not 2H, 9H. Yeah. Yeah. Here you have to put the 9H, 9H, and then interrupt 21. But the best thing is you just create a function that you call that function easier, right? Interrupt 21H. Yeah. So you show the output. And then the 2H is not to show the output, this 9H. Yeah. So remember to refer to the my solution over there. 9H. And then here also same. So you have to study a little bit of the how to do one by one. Yeah. Any more question you have? This one document, what is this? Source code is document. Oh, what? Yeah. Okay. Why do you show me this document source code? Let me see what is this. Yeah. Yeah, this is a source code. Yeah, correct. Thank you for source code. Good corrector. Yeah, correct. SC is 1H, correct. Yeah, so this source code, you can actually look at this. Yeah, correct. You're right. You can look at source code, which provided by your friends. But this one, 2H is, no, 2H is not to show this one is, it should be 9. 9, yeah. Because you see my program, put S is AH, 9H. Put C is 2H. Put C means you put one character only. This one you have to put the 9. Yeah, this one should be a 9. Yes. 9H. Yeah. I must put 9H. If not, then it won't. And then after the shot, you have to put the interrupt 21. Yeah. So they might all follow the source code that I give you. All follow the source code that I have already given to you. So study this one. Yeah, to study. So let me give you this source code. I've already shared to you, right, this source code. Okay, if you haven't get it, so I will share again to the classroom. Yeah, classroom. Let me show you again that one. This weekend, you can go and study this source code. Because if not, then everyone, sometimes we forget what is the number. Even me, I also forget because 1 and 2 is not is not something we always know, right? We have to always do some revision only we know. So let me upload that source code so that you can learn it during the weekend. Okay, let me give you the source code. Yeah. Okay, I give you some materials for you to study for your test. Okay, source code. Is source for revision. Let me go to the script. Please use the source code that I provide to you because this one is proven to be correct. It has been compiled. As we run, yeah, everyone know, right? Yeah, we run it one time, right? So you can use that one. Basic. Yeah, this one I will share. Yeah, use my source code. Yeah, don't use other people's source code because this one we already done once. So it's proven correct lah. We will run it on the computer, right? It's tested, right? So use this one, no? So when you don't know which one is put string, which one put get character, use this sample. So you will not be do. So let me see who just now give me some message. So this one is the source code that you should use for doing all your revisions. Because there are many codes here, so you can actually learn through it. Okay, let me see who gives me the answer question. Sir, Chiong Lei asked me question. Yeah. Okay. If the move AX4C00H and interrupt 21 are written at the end of the subroutine, do we still need to put return? If you, let's say, if you call some function, so it's better you put the return at the end. Yeah, if it's a function that you use to call, yeah, yes. So because, let's say, you see here, for a function like any function that we have, we call, right? We call the function addition, we call puts, it's better we have a return. If let's say if you just jump, you don't use the call, then you do not need a return. Yeah, it's not for, maybe it has no purpose, but sometimes if you put return, then you know it's a function. It's for the good programming technique, and then it will be more probable. Yeah, more proper. Okay. Yeah, let me ask. See, I can see other question already. Okay, so for this question, other than JE and JNE, what function can still be used for the wrong input? Jump equal, jump not equal. What function can still be used for wrong input? One is equal, one is not equal. You jump, you compare, jump equal. Then you compare again, jump another equal, right? That is how you do. Yeah. So what function, still need, what function can still be used for wrong input? In my case, I will set a variable. Let's say I set some variable, then I jump already. When I come back, then I compare that variable with one. Then we say one, then I might be, if it's zero, then only I jump to, I will call the wrong input, like that. Yeah. But I think you can use many ways. Yeah, Brenda. So Tiong Le. Then do we still need to write move AX4C00H and interrupt at the main program? Yeah, it's a good practice. Yes, Tiong Le is a good practice to put that. In case, for example, for what reason, in case your program doesn't end, then you jump back to you return back to the main function, then at the end you will end. It's a good thing to put. Although it's not very useful, but still you have to put as a good programming technique. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So, okay. So it's a good programming technique, many things. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Can you show us the variable method? Okay, variable method. Okay. Where's your program? Just now, let me see. Okay, for here, for example, you have already done this one. So jump equal and then call wrong. Okay, let's say you don't do this one. Compare jump to here. Then after that, you can move a H1H interrupt 21. So your information at the BL, right? Your BH haven't been used, right? So you can here you move, for example, you compare before you compare. Yeah, you move BH 0, except that it is not need to call wrong, need to call wrong or wrong, right? This one is need to call wrong. Sorry, BH. BH below, be higher. Okay, need to call wrong. So jump apple. So if you jump equal to apple or jump equals to orang, not orang, orange. Yeah. So you go to orang. Yeah. Here at the beginning, you because you don't know, you never use the BH, right? So you here you move BH one. Means that it's not at the end you do not need to jump. Yeah. So you move BH one like that. When you return, you make sure you don't use all the BH already. You come back here, then you compare. Yeah, you compare jump equal or wrong, right? Then you come, let's say if you come back, you call back, then you compare, okay, you compare, okay, how I go, you compare the BH, compare this BH with 0. If correct, then only you jump to this wrong. Yeah, jump equal to this, jump equals to wrong. Yeah, like that to wrong. Okay, so this is how they work. But you assume that you need to come back. Yeah, you have to write the return, then you call all these functions. But the whole program you have to write. Yeah, maybe Monday we still have a class, no? Maybe I will show an example later. Now I go and find some example and then I can explain to you. Brenda, is that okay? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you just like your C programming. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So I think today our revision is just until here. Any question you want to ask me about your test or whatever? If not, then we will end our class here. Remember for the group one, please go and watch the video that I already shared to you yesterday. It's a tutorial, the revision on the pipeline. I will repeat this on Monday, but I think you want to learn this earlier, then you can listen it today. So if no question, then thank you very much and happy weekend again. And don't be too stressed. It won't be very difficult. It's a moderate level. So make sure you study hard. Okay. Any more question? If no question, then we will end the class here. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Yu Yang. Okay, if no question, then happy weekend and all the best to you. Next week, we will do 1 hour test and all the best. Any question, you let me know. Thank you. Okay, bye. Okay. So I'm going to stop recording.